Against Tom, I really don't feel like Sheik's the best option, so
Is
happy it worked
that
out.
after you saw Jeff play, or is that you thought that for a while?
I've played him a couple times at least. He's taken 2 sets off me. Like I think the last 2 sets we've actually played, he's taken off me. Both where I've gone Sheik, so
Okay.
like I kind of need the Falco if I wanna get it.
It's kind of interesting. You don't really see multi-mains nowadays. I think a lot of people say just go with one character only.
Yeah, you hear that a lot. I've always been someone who likes every character though. Like even at weeklies, I usually play random just because I like every person. I don't know.
You just enjoy the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And there you go.
Speaking of enjoying the game, we have 2 players on here who both have been enjoying bracket thoroughly. Jeff maybe not so much, but Maher, I think Maher has an amazing mindset right now.
You think so?
Yeah. He hasn't really been playing much, and he's been saying that he's willing to MM anyone up to $200. So,
I mean, is that really amazing mindset, or is that just bad investments?
true, very true. Maybe it's not the most educated.
But that's
Bet,
his decision. I mean, you could see. I mean, if he has a plan behind it, then more power to him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I would consider myself really, really good at the Sheik Marth matchup. It's one of my favorite matchups, and I think I played pretty well against Maher in all, and every game went to last stock as well. Like, there was a lot of things that he was catching me on that were like very Zane-esque. Like his forward smashes right now are so clean.
Yeah.
That's something you'll see a lot in this set. So like, I honestly don't know how this is gonna go.
I think because when he commented your match against him, I thought that Mars was flubbing a lot, but he was still managing to keep up in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, exactly. I felt the same. Where it was like he wasn't playing his best, but like in terms of like how intelligent he was playing, like it seemed like he knew what he needed to do, right?
Yeah.
His punish just seemed pretty good too.
I know Jeff is, he kind of plays sporadically,
Yeah.
but I do have I've always enjoyed watching Jeff play and play against him, so I want to see this set go to Game 5 and let's see a lot of smart plays.
Well, Jeff's got some really strong Sheik fundamentals, right? It's very like Plup-esque in the way he plays, right? Like it's like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, that was fast, right?
Very rarely compared to a lot of the other Pictou County people, where I see them, I'm like, I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
But with Jeff, I always feel like this decision he makes sense. He really thought about it, and he just got can combo.
Yeah. And yeah, wow. Maher's 3-stocking him. That was crazy.
So it looks like Mars' movement's getting a lot better now. I think as his first few sets, set against you, his movement looked a lot really skittish and not very solid.
Well, the other thing was me and Maher also had $50 on the line, so maybe the money came into play. Maybe, I don't know, the build-up. There's no real build-up here. It's just like, oh, I have to play Jeff, right? Shit.
It's just like, I give him no losers finals against Tommy.
Yeah.
And that's just a normal matchup. They play that all the time.
Yeah, who normally wins that? Him and Tommy?
I'm not sure. I haven't had the time to really keep up with how tournaments have been going. I believe in the past, Maher used to win a lot, then Tommy had his time.
Okay.
And then they both moved to different cities. Well, Tommy moved to Fredericton.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say Maher, because Maher just has done really well against Spaceys for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine so.
Well, that weight dash down tilt was really clever, just outspacing the fall down fair.
Yeah, Jeff playing a lot smarter right now. It feels like he's slowed down the pace a bit from the very start of this game.
It's good to see. He's not just trying to brute force it. Really trying to make things work.
I'll be honest, both him and Riley didn't seem too enthusiastic about playing the set when I think about it. Riley saying, dang, I have to play Jeff. And if I beat Jeff, then I play Maher. And there's no way I beat Maher, so Jeff win. And then Jeff's like, no, you win, because I won't beat Maher either. So they had like a little back and forth there. But
well, it's good to see that Maher is getting getting some respect from NS.
Yeah, I remember even back at Storm, the last Storm that we had. Like it was like Maher made it to like a certain point. It was like, oh wow, he upset this player. Like that's a surprise. And then he played Weem, and like he won a last stock match against Weem. I was like, that was a huge upset, right? No one expected it at all. And now like if he beats Weem, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that would make sense, right? Seeds beating the lower seed.
Yes, he's definitely put his name on the map from being the Smash 4 player to the multi-game player, really good Marth player.
He was a Smash 4 player?
Yep, he started with Smash 4.
Oh, no way.
With Mario, and then picked up Melee. I think he switched to Melee, preferred Melee more than Smash 4, but is also playing Ultimate now, so multi-game specialist, which doesn't really make sense, but okay.
Something I've just actually started to notice is that in general, Mar's playing a lot more in his own zone than like he has in past sets against Sheiks especially. I find that Mar goes in a lot against Sheiks, and Sheik just has so many crouch cancel options and like other like grab and spot dodge options that it's so hard to maneuver around the Sheik.
Yeah.
So he seems to like be playing in his own zone, and whenever the Sheik approaches him, he'll get a defensive option off on him, and whenever like he has a chance to, he'll commit on something that like he knows that he can scout out.
It makes a lot of sense because Marth's approach game has never been like his sword is long, but it's also out for short amount of time, and it's easily crouch cancelable. So a character like Sheik can really take advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it makes a lot of sense. Like he's using a lot more down tilt than he used against you.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, but like a lot of things make sense until like you actually put them into practice, and it's like, oh wow, like this isn't working for me because I'm focusing on it too much or whatever, right?
Yep.
And once you can like put playing at a certain level and you're neutral, it's like that's so important for sets like this.
And it's also like, you know, just because it worked against this one person, it doesn't mean that it'll work against this other person.
Yeah.
So if you're really good at one option and then you're playing someone from NS and they beat that all the time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, me and Dwaddle, for instance, there's a lot of things that I know for a fact Dwaddle does, like his side Bs to stage, things like that. Like, there's certain options where if he feels like he's safe, he'll do them, or like use a move into shielding right away, and like if you like I talk to NS players obviously, so I'm like, hey, guys, go for these things, and they register them. But then when you're actually playing the game, it's like, man, like how can I go for that when he's drilling me and then up smashing me, and you know? It's
hard to do in the moment. It's like you have to put a lot of either put a lot of thought in thinking how you can do it beforehand, because doing things on the fly
just never really work out. Yeah.
Except for combos, it's really hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Like melee's won or lost way before the tournament starts.
Is that what you think?
Oh yeah.
That's huge.
It's I think a big when I was #1 for a long time.
Oh, wow.
I spent a ton of time, but like tournament was just like me putting into what I was practicing or thought about way beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your matchup. You said you feel comfortable. So what's going on for both of them? Where are they both?
Right now, Jeff's trying to he likes to wave dash forward into forward tilt, but Mar's not really giving him that, so he's trying to overextend with grabs like that right there. Like whenever he can make Mar think that he's going to go in with a move, and then capitalize on that. And Mar himself is just trying to dash dance, do his own thing, keep in his zone, throw out aerials, you know, keep him away. Just a classic Marth and Sheik stuff, honestly.
So it's a sort of fresh take on not even fresh take, a classic way of playing the matchup.
Yeah.
They both don't seem to be jumping that much, which makes a lot of sense. Mar was jumping a lot against you.
Oh, weird.
Ooh, that worked. Looked like a jab?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Jab
trade into,
high percent, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It made sense. It was just weird how the jab traded, and I wonder what Mar threw out there.
I want to say, because he went up.
Yeah.
I doubt it was a jab. Actually, I don't know. Or maybe it was a really weak hit fair.
I know Jeff jabbed. I just don't know what Mar did.
Yeah, I think that's. I think Mar might have went for
a
weak fair.
Maybe, yeah.
I have to get a replay, but.
Surprised Jeff's going Sheik on the stage. You might expect Ices sometimes, right?
Has he played Ices at all recently?
Not really, but I know that the last time Mar went to a NS event, he played Andrew, and he was up 2-0, and he got reverse. No, he just got straight up 3-0 actually, and he got wobbled 12 times, and one game was a 4-stock. So put him in the abyss for sure. So I don't know. I feel like Ices might be a matchup he struggles with.
Yeah. You don't have many IC players in New Brunswick?
Yeah, you guys used to have a lot. You had Blizz, you had, who's that other guy?
We had, oh gosh, he's Christian.
Christian, yeah. And then there's one more.
Yeah, there were a few, like each city had their own little wobbler.
Oh, okay.
So there was some practice, but now Christian doesn't play as much.
No.
Dustin/Blizz quit, doesn't go to tournaments.
Yeah, he came here, but he went all Fox.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't play Ices anymore.
Yeah.
He switched to Space Seas, specifically Fox.
I used to play him on net play here and there, and he'd kind of rotate between the two, but after a while it seemed like he started to play more and more Fox every day.
He's a believer in Ices' lack of power. So right now, like, New Brunswick is lacking experience in a lot of matchups. Like, we used to have a ton of Peaches.
Oh,
Me,
yeah?
Easty, and Ecto.
Right.
Resto, Easty, and I. But all of us are too busy to go to tournaments right now, so now we have no Peaches.
No Peach. Now you have a ton of Marths and Foxes.
Yeah, a lot of Marth, Fox, and Falcos. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Falcos, Jared did really well this tournament.
He did.
He was playing great.
I think a lot of people
impressed.
kind of sleep on him because he has some habits and he just kind of dies quickly and like just kind of gets gimped a lot, but he's still good. I think he's been playing a lot more. Moncton started up their tournaments again.
Okay.
So
cool.
he's been going to those when he has the time.
Oh, okay. That's why he seemed a lot cleaner. Like he still does a lot of the same stuff, but it seems like he doesn't get stuck in between the things he wants to do. At least today.
So that's good to see where he's putting back in the work to try and get better.
Yeah.
Going to tournaments again. Especially because I think with Ultimate there's a lot of new people in the scene.
Oh, that forward was sick. I didn't expect that at all. That's a kill.
That's risky. I said no.
No,
that
was
really do anything.
If you can get there fast enough, that's guaranteed. But I didn't expect him to get there fast enough at all.
And if Marth fares you, that's probably gonna trigger. Oh.
That was really weird. He like up aired and Maher grabbed his up air. Oh, reading a roll there.
Oh, nice. He managed to, because Maher loves to punish spot dodges. So actually punishing the spot dodge punish.
Seems like Jeff knows a lot of Maher's habits. He's just going for them at the wrong times sometimes.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think up air might have killed there.
Yeah, up air. But if he hasn't practiced him recently, that up air can be tough to hit.
Yeah. Oh, no grab? That was... I guess because of that whole spot dodge where they had earlier, maybe he was a bit tentative. So yeah, we're seeing some adaptation from both players, it seems. Jeff can still win this match, 100%. Yeah. He's also tightened it up since he was down 3 stocks to 1.
Oh,
that
clever.
was smart.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't just let Sheik go there for free if you're
Yeah, that's like the best way to close out a game. And oh, okay.
That's a ball. Okay, so
that's down air. Yeah.
That was a ballsy nair though from Jeff.
Yeah. FD though, I mean that's a pretty polarizing stage for the matchup, I'd say.
He did a very good job considering that it was FD.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They're probably going to go. Did they already go Dreamland?
Yes, he won Game 2 on Dreamland. What do you think of FOD in this matchup?
Which one is it?
Oh, that one's empty.
Oh.
Nice icing technique.
Yeah. Jeff completing the download in his head while he looks for water.
Processing everything that Maher's doing. Just give him a beer or something.
Speaking of beer, did you hear about Clumsy before his match against Marwolf?
No.
So before he plays Marwolf, he goes to the kitchen. He said he was feeling awful, nervous, whatever, right?
Yeah.
He chugs a beer in the washroom of the kitchen, and comes out, buys Marwolf a beer, and then chugs a beer while he's coming on stage. And that, I guess, loosened him up.
That sounds like such a Pictou County thing.
Honestly, the most PC thing ever.
Never changed.
If only they were Blaps.
I don't have to learn some more lore stuff then, because I do not know what that is.
Bud Light apples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Blaps.
So
that's a Gommel special.
He's hitting Jeff a lot trying to come in, which is weird that he's trying to force himself. It's so hard right now. Oh, nice. So.
Oh yeah, Maher won Game 1 on Fountain of Dreams. So this is a new stage.
Oh yeah, that was his stock on. It's kind of strange that they started on FOD actually.
He started on FOD against me too. He asked me specifically to start on that stage. Like I guess he just likes it.
Or might be trying to get out the way.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised because against me that was his worst game.
And then he stocked Jeff here, so maybe something worked.
That's crazy. Like that's what I mean by mentality. It seems like he's not even shaken by things today. Just doing what he can.
Unless it's Donkey Kong, I think he's okay. Oh yeah.
It's a kill.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really smart realizing that would combo.
Oh, that might be kill if he goes. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say if he goes for the back air, but I didn't want to mid-set coach from over here.
They said I've been told they can't hear us, but there's no way he's not actually gonna process that in time.
Yeah, true.
Oh, if he double jumped, maybe.
Yeah, I think he might have been going for that. Oh, that was weird how he wave dashed back there too, instead of just going straight forward. Another grab, yeah. Forward air.
Nice spacing. Down tilt that Maher's paying more attention.
Yeah.
And just went up and grabbed it.
Jeff's getting a lot more grabs, and that's sort of like the key for this matchup, I think. Whoever gets more grabs wins like by a lot. Unless like you're Maher and you have a crazy forward air punish game, then like it's ambiguous, but
because I don't think Maher's grab game is that strong. Well, it's good, but his forward air punishes it follows him good. Oh.
Wow. Jeff is on his tournament stock now.
Oh, yeah,
that hits. That was a Hail Mary.
Oh, nice
yeah, you can't forward air there. You know he's going to run away. Oh, Jeff's mentality is probably not the greatest right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
I'm
forward air.
surprised that works. Yeah. Maher's recoveries are so good.
Oh, okay. Commentator curse. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's Nair or Needle.
Oh, that
what?
works.
Oh, okay. There it is, Maher.
3-1.
Beating Jeff. We have an NB Losers Finals and a guaranteed NS versus NB Grands.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jeff wants to do commentary because he looked like he was really enjoying it last time.
Yeah. I should actually get off if he wants to, but
Yeah,
let
but
me
you also
check.
might want to start preparing for Grand.